Hello everybody, my name is Khalid Siddiqui, and in this video I'm going to teach you how to change the microphone on these HME wireless drive-through headsets. These are very expensive, nearly $500, and the microphone goes bad and makes noises. As you can see on this one, it is making noise. Let me turn it on. Hello, one. See that noise? The static? That's why we need to change the mic or... Let me turn it off. Okay, so that's why we need to either change it or fix it. And that's how we do it. Okay. So the first thing we need to do is we need to take it apart. To take it apart, we need a star-shaped screwdriver. And let's see which size. T6 is what we need. Star-shaped T6 screwdriver. Okay, so we will open it. It has 3 screws. Obviously, you take the batteries out. You need to take the battery out. Just like that. One more screw here. Okay, so we have 3 screws, as I said. Now sometimes these screws will also have lock washers. I don't know why this one didn't, but sometimes they do come with lock washers. So keep that in mind. We keep the screws safe and remove this piece. This comes off. You remove it, and then this simply snaps off nice and easy. As you can see, there are 2 little notches that attaches to upper and bottom portion. You need to take it out. Once you take that out, unplug this earphone, the earpiece. Now you have this one to unplug. This one is a little tricky. The way you unplug it is you need to pull out the 2 holders on the side, the tab, pull it out, and then slide out the cable. So I'm going to do that. Let me zoom in so you can see better. Okay, so as you can see, these 2 need to slide out. Somebody had taken this apart because they broke the little latch here that holds that piece. But anyways, so I have this taken apart. Now I don't have to desolder these 3 cables. Normally, if I were to deal with this, I would desolder these 3 cables, but not in this case. I don't need to do that. Okay. Let me. I unplug the actual mic cable, and I open 1 screw. This screw is much smaller than the rest of the screws, so be careful not to mix it. Now I can take this aside, and this is my microphone to take it apart. Usually the cable goes bad internally, so it's not really worth fixing the cable. I'm cutting it and resoldering it. It's worth, I recommend to replace it altogether. Okay. In order to disengage this, you need a special tool. This special tool is what is it called? Channel lock, which is a tool that when you press the top, this goes also down, or if you put it in this position, when you press, this goes out. So see, now when I press this handle, this distance increases, and this, now it decreases. So that's the tool you need. It's called channel lock tool. This tool removes the little locking mechanism there. As you can see, there's a locking mechanism that we need to take out. Okay, that's what's holding the microphone. put it together, and simply split it apart. It may take more than one try. There you go. So that is out. Now make sure to remember the plastic is first, plastic. The tension washer, which has wavy characteristic to it, is second. The straight washer is third, and then the lock washer. So you know all of it. And it has to go back in the same order. Okay. So now we have all the washers, including the plastic washer. So this is all empty. This is our defective mic, which has an internal loose connection somewhere. So we are not going to fix this. We're going to replace it with another one. This is a used one that I bought on eBay, which I'm going to try. Hopefully the used one is not bad. You can't buy these new because HME doesn't sell parts. They only repair it for you. So you have to, you know, kind of shop for a used one, or take a one that's completely fallen apart. You could use it for parts. Here. So I put this. Let me redo that. I put this in. See that? I put this in. Now I put the plastic washer in first. Second, I will put the wavy washer, which has waves. This is in order to create tension so the mic doesn't fall off when you pull it up 90 degrees. Now we put the straight washer. And now we put the locking mechanism. Okay. Now the locking mechanism, to put it back in, it's a little difficult, so we have to be careful. Now I put this in. Now if you don't have this special tool that I'm using, you could probably use long nose fine point pliers, but it's going to be very difficult because you have to, the plier is the opposite, you know. When I press this, it has a spring load, so when I press this, the spring will want to take it apart. You know, it pushes against my hand, so which widens the little washer. Okay, so the washer is in, nice and neat. Okay, now I'm going to put this back in. Now I'm going to put the small screw in, the small one. I'm going to close that one. I'm gonna plug in the mic again back to its place. Let's see, I guess I have it the other way around. Yeah, there you go. Now I'm going to plug in this wire. Again, I have to push this out, push this in, push that out. Once this is in, then I'm going to push that back in. So basically you push these, make sure they're pushed in. Give it support with your finger on the other end, otherwise you're going to break the whole thing off of the PCB. Okay. Now we will plug in this guy. This guy is the, you know, the earpiece. You plug in the earpiece, and now you push this part in first underneath. You push it under and then snap the top like that. Snap the top. And now what you need to do is you need to put in the screws again. Okay, so now I'm gonna put the little rubber piece back in there. Remember, the rubber piece has a notch, like a little gap or a cutout that goes on the top. Okay, now I'm going to put my battery and I'm going to give it another shot and see what happens. Ta-da! No more noise. Hello. So this is a good news. I don't have any more noise. Hello, hello. This is how you repair the HME HS6000, which is a IQ, Ion IQ. It works for the Ion IQ headsets. I mean Ion IQ base stations. This is how you fix it. All right. Thank you for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe.